We are further away from our food sources than ever before. Fourth generation farmer Dennis Bulani is here to kind of bring things a little bit closer. He's written What a Farmer Wants You to Know About Food to clear up some common misconceptions. And you wrote this book because you were at a big conference last year and you were getting tired of people talking about farming as though farmers didn't care and you know, they're poisoning the earth and you know, into GMO foods and everything. You want to clear the air of that. You're talking to the converted here. I'm a farm kid, so.
Good.
My cousins and aunts and uncles all farm food, so let's set the record straight. First about pesticides.
Yeah, a common myth about pesticides is that it's poisoning our food, killing the soil, and we hear that all the time. And I think it's such a complex subject that people just misunderstand it, and so I wrote the book to make it simple to understand. And one of the examples I brought today is you know, you're driving down the highway and you see a sprayer out in a field and you see liquid coming out of the booms, and people think that's pesticides, and there is pesticides in there, but it's 99.9% water. We use so little that we need to use water to carry it and get it on the field. So this example here is a square foot of soil, and in an entire year of pesticide use on the average farm would be on a square foot of soil, if I can do this, that much.
That's it. And it's so tightly regulated too.
Yeah.
What you can, and you got to think, like, you're doing this, you don't want to be just putting gobs of chemicals willy-nilly on your farm, because that's your health as well.
I'm a farmer, I'm also a little bit cheap. So
yeah.
I don't like to spend money.
That too.
Right. And that's it. And that's how you think to yourself, how could that possibly hurt a square foot of soil? That little of a droplet, all the rest is water as a carrier.
Okay.
So that is a misconception, and so we have no concerns about that. Is why the food is safer, and we're getting better at that. It's getting less and less, not more and more.
Okay, genetically modified food. A lot of people are afraid of that. It's frankenfood, but I'm like, okay, food is genetically engineered or genetically modified so that you don't have to put chemicals on it or put as many chemicals on it, or it will grow in a different area or grow longer.
Genetic modification is really just a form of selective breeding. We've been doing it since the beginning of man.
Yes.
Man noticed a cob of corn that tasted better than the other one, so he took the seeds from there and kept growing it, and as time's gone on, we've advanced the nutritional quality and taste of all these foods.
So you've got corn here?
That's right, corn on the cob.
I'm going to guess that both of them are probably genetically modified.
No.
No?
No. One of them is not. This is non-genetically modified corn. This is genetically modified corn. And there's no difference. Nutritionally, no difference. You wouldn't taste the difference even. The unique part about this is 25 cents a cob, just bought today and right here in the GTA, and this is $1.75 a cob. So you will pay for the privilege.
Okay.
You will be nutritionally no different.
Organic is another big thing too. People will pay 4 times more for organic, but you explain in the book that organic farming is very tough on the soil because you're taking things out of the soil that have to be added back in.
Yeah, and I have a lot of respect for organic farmers. The problem they have is it's difficult for them to replace the nutrition that they're mining from the soil and exporting to Toronto or New York. And so it's not long-term sustainable. And of course, the biggest mystique about organic food is the fact that people think organic food does not use pesticides. Well, they do. They use different pesticides than we do commercially, but they both use pesticides. And you will not taste the difference between those strawberries and those strawberries. Okay.
We have about a minute left, but I want to get to canola because there's a lot of controversy over canola, which is grown in Canada. It's developed in Canada, and it's about the smoke point of it.
Yeah, to a degree that's important.
And the refining.
Yes, for sure. But here's the misconception, if I can. So this is a hand press. You could do this at home. This is how simple the canola oil crushing process is. We take the seeds, got these seeds from my farm the other day. Dump them into a press. Commercially is much bigger. Grind them up, and this is what comes out right away. That oil. Now, what also comes out is the odd hull and a little bit of discoloration. So then we refine it or bleach it, And bleaching and refining is confusing to people because the term is also used in...
It's like a factory, right? Or oil.
It's literally a coffee filter. So we filter out the hulls and make the oil like this. Now, we do also extract, we want to get all the oil out of the seeds, so we do extract some of the oil from the remainder of the seeds, and we use hexane. And hexane evaporates very quickly and allows us to get more oil out. The good news is it evaporates so quickly that it goes out of the oil. If you gas up at a gas station and you get a whiff of gasoline,
That's hexane.
That's 1,000 parts per million. One whiff of gasoline would be, you'd have to eat canola oil all your life to get the same amount.
Okay.
So very safe.
All right, we have run out of time, but there's so much more to explore in your book, and we've got a board to bring up here that shows the cover of it. What a farmer wants you to know about food. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.